state the obvious, and that is that over the next decade, the workplace is going to change dramatically. We're going to see professional services type employees having to relearn and reskill. We're going to see huge organisations completely be disrupted and almost having to turn themselves into technology businesses. We're going to see employees working more remotely and more flexibly than ever before, and that's going to create a few employee wellbeing challenges. And the three that I'm going to mention today are loneliness, resilience, and physical inactivity. They're the three major challenges for this decade. Loneliness, in particular, let's have a quick look at that. A lonely employee is someone who is less socially connected to their fellow employees. We know that today, currently, lonely employees are less satisfied with their job, they quit more often, and they perform poorly. And so, if we're developing employee wellbeing strategies or any change management strategies over the next decade, we really need to make sure that people are staying socially connected in some way. The second employee wellbeing issue or challenge will be resilience. Now, in this decade, your skills actually don't matter. It's your ability to learn and relearn things at a rapid pace, and that requires a dash of EQ, a dash of creativity, and an ability to collaborate with your peers across multiple functions and to continue to reinvent yourself. So I think for employee wellbeing programs and any change management programs this decade, we really need to make sure that we're facilitating resilient skills in our people. And last but not least, physical inactivity is going to be a huge challenge this decade. A recent World Health Organization study showed that which captured 1.6 million adolescents, showed that 80% of adolescents aren't meeting the basic activity levels required to live a healthy lifestyle. And so if 80% of our little chubby kids aren't moving, and if that habit or that lifestyle choice does not change over the coming decade, these inactive children or kids will be, or teens will be in our workplaces. And that doesn't sound like much of an issue, but a less physically active person is at higher risk of mental health issues, not to mention a number of comorbidities that come with being more sedentary. That particular lifestyle choice will also cost their employee a lot of money in absenteeism, presenteeism, and it'll also put a lot of pressure on the government in terms of healthcare costs, which are already going to be a challenge with our ageing demographic of the baby boomers, creating effectively a high healthcare cost for our economy. And so there you have it. So three major employee challenges for this decade: loneliness, resilience, and physical activity. If we can ensure that your wellbeing programs cover off on those three things over this year and also improve over the next decade, I hope that helps when you're shaping your own health and wellbeing plans this year. Thanks, guys.